Hello dear student, in class 7 now we will see the introduction of multiplication of decimal number by 10, 100 and 1000. So in the multiplication you can take the decimal number, like suppose I am taking 1.2, and if you multiply by 10, how you will solve? You write 1.2, in place of writing 1.2 you write 12. Then you divide this by 10. So 12 divided by 10, it is nothing but 1.2, because whenever you divide two digit number by 10, so if you divide by 10, it means after decimal point. If you divide by 10 means after decimal point one number is present. So this number 12 by 10 is nothing but 1.2. Got that? If suppose you have the other number like 1.22, then how you can remove the decimal point while doing multiplication? Write 122, which is divided by 100. Okay, so this number is same as this number, so that multiplication will be quite easy. So we solve this now. So this is nothing but 120 upon 10. So whenever you get the 0 0 in both the side in the final step, then what we can do, you can cut that. So answer is 12. And if you don't want to cut, then it will become 12.0. So answer is nothing but 12. Okay, if you don't cut the 0, if you cut the 0, you will directly get the answer. Now we will take many examples so that your concept will be clear. So 1.76 means 176 upon 100. Why I have written 100? Because after point two numbers are there, so it is divided by 100 into 10. So it is written as like this. Then which is divisible by 10. Sorry, which is divisible by 100. So 0 0 get cancelled. So it is 176 upon 10. So final answer is 17.6. So while solving this, if you want, you can cut the 0. If you don't want to cut 0, then here the decimal point will come after two number. If you don't cut the 0, you will get the answer 17.60. So this number and this number same, not different. So you have the two choice. Whichever you find simple, you can do. But in most of the cases, it is easier if you cut the 0. So here it is written as 1.76, that is the number. So I directly write 176 upon 100 into 100. So it is written as 20 upside after multiplication divided by 100. So I am cutting that equal number of 0. So answer we are directly getting without calculation. Here 176 upon 100, because after point two numbers are there, into 1000. So it is written as after number 30 divided by 100. Equal number of 0 get cancelled, so answer we are directly getting. Next one is 0.5, means 5 upon 10 into 10. So it is 50 upon 10. So 50 upon 10 means 0 0 directly get cancelled. Answer is directly 5, because 5.0 is nothing but 5. Here it is 12 upon 10 into 5. So here you do the multiplication. 12 into 5 is 60 upon 10. So while solving this, again 0 0 get cancelled. So answer is 6. So here I hope you got the idea how to do the multiplication whenever the decimal point come. Now we, on the basis of that, we will see some questions. So now here in exercise 2.6 we will see some question, and whatever the introduction we have seen, if you understood, you can easily solve. So let's get started. First 0.2, as you know, it is written as 2 upon 10, because 2 upon 10 means after decimal point one number is there, means it is equivalent to 0.2. So 0.2 is written as 2 upon 10 into 6. So it is nothing but 12 upon 10. So as you know, both the number are divisible by 2, but don't divide. You can divide this 12 by 10 only. It will be easy. You can directly write 1.2 without getting into the division process. because here divided by 10 means after decimal point one number will be there and you will directly get the answer. Second one, 8 into 46 upon 10. Now you do the multiplication here. 46 into 8. 8 into 6, 48. 8 into 4, 32. 32 plus 4, 36. So answer is here 368, which is divided by 10. So it means our answer is 36.8, means after decimal point one number. Third one, 271 upon 100 into 5. So multiply this number by 5. 5 into 1 is 5. 5 into 7 is 35. 3 carry. 5 into 2 is 10. 10 plus 3, 13, which is divided by 100. So our answer is 13.55, because after decimal point two number, because we divided by 100. Fourth one, it is nothing but 201 divided by which number? 10, because after decimal point one number, into 4. Do the multiplication. Here 4 into 1 is 4, 4 into 0 is 0, 4 into 2 is 8. Finally our answer is 80.4, because here 1 0 is there. Fifth one, so after decimal point how many numbers are there? 2. So it is written as 5 upon 100 into 7 equal to 35 upon 100. So our answer is 0.35, means 0.35, because 100 means after decimal point two number. Fifth one, write number as it is, which is divided by 100, because after point two number, into 4. You can do the multiplication directly. 4 into 2, 8, 0. Then here 4. 4 into 1 is 4. 4 into 2 is 8. Divided by 100. So it means it is nothing but after point 2 remaining number, that is 0.08. Next question, it is written as 2 into 86 upon which number? 10 or 100? 100, because after point 2 number. So multiply this by 2. 2 into 6 is 12. 1 carry. 2 into 8, 16, plus 1, 17. Divided by 100. So it is 1.72, because after point then 2 number should be there. After this we will see one more question. So our next question is question number 2. Here we have to find area of rectangle. So this is the rectangle whose length is 5.7 centimeter and the breadth is 3 centimeter. So this inner area we have to find. So you can write here area of rectangle is nothing but length into breadth. So length is given 5.7, breadth is given 3. So while solving this, you write here 57 upon 10 into 3. So this multiplication you have to do. 57 into 3. 3 into 7 is 21. 3 into 5, 15. 15 plus 2, 17. So it is 171, means 171 upon 10. So it means after point how many number? Only 1. So it is 17.1. Here which unit is there? Centimeter. So we are using the area. Area means centimeter square. So our answer is 17.1 centimeter square. So I hope friend you understood this. After this in the next video we will see the next question.